Hello, this is Smarter Prepping with Uncle Mark, and I'm Uncle Mark. The time is now approximately 15 after 7 p.m. Once again, approximately 15 after 7 p.m. on Wednesday the 12th of June 2024. Once again, it's Wednesday the 12th of June 2024. Now, just recently, I noticed that the YouTube people, the people at YouTube, YouTube is a platform. It's got people that work there, techie people, whatever. And apparently, the decision was made to change their the way their software works. They changed it up so that as I post a video, their software, automatic, call it algorithm, call it AI. What is this? An automatic, random, anyway. Some some kind of software within YouTube, set up by YouTube. It chooses one thumbnail, whereas until just recently, it would choose three. And I could choose which one of those three that I wanted. Okay, that's ended just within the last few days. Just within the last 2 or 3 days. That's now ended. I no longer have a choice of three images to choose as my thumbnail. Nope. The automatic, it's an autopilot. Call it an autopilot. People say AI. It's an autopilot. It's a computer program. Apparently, it chooses a thumbnail, and I can't choose a different one. Okay. So until further notice, I'm going to make all my videos like this. I have this propped up. It's not on a tripod. Tripod, you have to unscrew something to get my memory card out, or to get it. It's just a major hassle. And I have to experiment with how I'm sitting in a chair behind my camera. I'm trying to experiment, see if I got my mouth close enough to the microphone. Am I close enough to the microphone? Anyway, so and a person might say, well, if you're going to do a video that's just one shot to make sure that's your thumbnail, then why not just take a still picture? Because I want to post a video on YouTube, which will have, yes, just one still picture for the whole video. So all you get for the whole video is one image. But I can talk about everything. I can get things up and talk about things. So I'm talking about things. Oh, I forgot to tell you what it. Well, you see, count the jars on the top row. From left to right, it's 10. And those are half-gallon jars, and they're 2 deep, right? So each row, each space. Well, yeah, you can see that on the lower row. There's one in front, one behind. 2 deep, right? So each spot is 1 gallon, right? 2 half gallons, 1 gallon, right? So the top row, you count 10, well, it's 10 gallons, right? Okay. The top row, you count 5, it's just 5 gallons. So there's 15 gallons of filtered water. You're looking at 15 gallons of filtered water sitting on my homemade bookcase that I built myself as a young man 40 years ago. It's so weird to say that, but it's just the way it is. I built that bookcase along with 2 others that I was showing you. Anyway, built it 40 years ago, 4 decades ago. Wow, that's crazy. Anyway, yep, approximately 4 decades ago. Anyway, so that's sitting near my back door, my nice little home. You see my window unit air conditioning. Hear the air conditioner humming along. It's a hot day in Wichita, Kansas. It was 91 degrees. Tomorrow's supposed to be 97 degrees. Oh no. Summertime in Kansas. We good. Anyway, so here's my plan. I bought me a Berkey. Was just delivered today, this morning, about 8:30 a.m. A nice Berkey water filter. Previous video showed the Berkey, and then it shows a thumbnail of something else. So anyway, so reason I'm talking about this is now that's all the filtered water I have. Oh, plus I have about 4 gallons in the fridge, right? So about 19 gallons on hand of filtered water that was filtered at the store, over the grocery store. Many Most major grocery stores have a water filtration machine. But I don't have a vehicle, and my sister-in-law's vehicle broke down, so that's why I bought the Berkey filter. So now, from now on until further notice, unless I change my mind, I'll be using that Berkey. I've had people tell me that the Berkey's a good deal. Water just tastes wet. It's great. Okay, good. So, start using the Berkey filter. So obviously, that'll be 30 gallons sitting on the shelf, right? I'll have 30 on the shelf and 4 in the fridge. Okay, so at any one point in time, I'll have approximately 34 gallons on hand, right? Right. And all that you see there is the oldest water. So the water I'm going to run through my new Berkey filter. It's going to go in next to that, obviously. It'll be the other 5 gallons off to the left, that middle shelf, and fill up the 10 gallons in the bottom shelf. Anyway, so I'm going to quit rambling. It's kind of obvious what I'm doing there, right? That's the water that's been filtered at a grocery store filtration device. That plus what's in the fridge. And now I'm going to start in with the Berkey. So sorry if the video part is boring, but blame the YouTube setup. Blame the people at YouTube or something. Or blame me, because there's ways, if I could learn how to do so, I could go in and choose my thumbnail some other which way. So blame me, because I have not yet learned how to choose a thumbnail some other which way. All right, I'm always saying, my wife Tanya, who died the 10th of March 2022, it's getting to be 2 years and 2 or 3 months, whatever. She liked to say later, Tater. So are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Later, Tater.